I'm going to share with you 5 essential things that all new YouTube content creators need to know if you really want to grow and thrive here on YouTube. And look, if you can keep these things in mind as you're progressing through your time as a content creator, then you're going to do awesome. And by the way, my name is Nick, and if you want to learn how to grow your YouTube channel, make videos, and all types of other YouTube related stuff, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything, because that's what my entire YouTube channel is about. So the very first thing I want to talk about is that when it comes to quality, one of the things that you might see as a new content creator is you have your channel and you're chugging along with your channel, and then you might see other YouTube channels that get started and then they end up doing exceptionally better right out of the gate. And you might see that and think to yourself, you know what, my videos are way better than their videos. What's going on? Why are they getting more results than I'm getting right now? But the reality is it's the viewers who determine the quality. So just because you create something, it's important to remember that you shouldn't get emotionally attached to it. In fact, the more emotionally attached you get to it, the harder you're going to make things for yourself, because that's going to cause you to just put your head down and keep doing exactly what it is that you're doing instead of constantly seeking improvement. And at the end of the day, if you're wanting other people to watch and enjoy your videos and not just yourself, then one of the things that you have to consider is that you are making content for other people. And because of that, it's really important to make sure that you're just trying to get your content as good as you possibly can, and that you are not the final say when it comes to your quality, that you're always leaning on the data that YouTube gives you to see how your viewers are responding to what it is that you're doing so you can adjust accordingly. Next, it's important to know that the platform is constantly evolving, just like every other platform on the internet. And because of that, it's really important that you make sure that you're staying up to date with current information about YouTube, because there's a lot of really bad information out there about how to grow a YouTube channel, about what's most important and all that. But at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you're staying current so that you're focused on what's working now on YouTube. For example, there's a lot of older content out there where they're talking about the emphasis of tags in your videos and talking about how important tagging your videos is. And I even have some of those videos that you'll see floating around that I made a long time ago. However, tags these days are one of the least important things, and they don't even really matter that much, if at all. So because of that, make sure you're watching recent content when you're watching videos about growing your YouTube channel. And also, if you want to stay up to date with YouTube policy updates and up to date with new features that are rolling out and how to use them and things like that, make sure that you check out my news segments that I do on Friday to keep content creators in the loop about all the news that impacts them as content creators. Or all the news that impacts you as a content creator. Next is goals. It's really important as a new content creator to make sure that you are getting very clear on the goals that you have for your YouTube channel. You're gonna hear me mentioning this in videos all the time, and the reason for that is because goals give you direction. Goals will give you motivation. Goals in your movement towards or away from them also gives you something to track, so you can make sure that you're heading in the right direction with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish with your YouTube channel. For example, if your goal is to get your first 1,000 or 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, then when you check in every month and you're like, hey, I got an extra 100 subscribers, or I got an extra 50 subscribers, or I got an extra 800 subscribers on my channel, then you know that you're moving forward and that you're heading in the direction of that goal. But if you're like, hey, I got 10 subscribers and I want to do this faster, then you're going to cause your brain to start thinking of things in a different way, because you're going to start thinking, because you're trying to achieve this goal, you're going to start thinking, okay, I'm kind of falling behind on my goal, so what can I do in order to increase the probability of me getting more subscribers on my YouTube channel, or what strategies can I apply to what it is that I'm doing to try to add more value to people and so on, or make better videos so that I can start getting more subscribers on my YouTube channel. The same exact thing applies if you're trying to get your first 4,000 hours of watch time. If you're trying to get that first 4,000 hours and you notice, hey, people aren't watching my videos for a long period of time, or maybe I'm only doing YouTube Shorts right now, then the same exact thing is going to happen, to where once you identify that, you can say, okay, well, I'm trying to reach this, but currently it's going to take me a really long time to get there. So because of that, maybe I need to make my videos a little bit longer. Maybe I need to introduce a live streaming into the content I'm putting out and things like that. So it will cause you, based on the goals that you have, to start looking for solutions when you do start falling short of those goals. Another thing that's important to remember is that as your YouTube channel grows, it doesn't really get easier. The thing that actually does get easier is the processes that you create around making your content, the templates that you put together for your video edits, the templates or the basic concepts that you already have in place for the thumbnails that you design and things like that. You'll have those types of things in place, but the actual process of doing the thing doesn't really get any easier as your channel gets bigger. Like, a lot of content creators will be slower when they first get started, and they'll speed up because they'll learn how to do things faster and more efficiently. However, the actual process of doing the thing, that doesn't get any easier. So because of that, don't think that when you cross 1,000 subscribers, all of a sudden it's like, hey, now the brakes will come off and everything's gonna be easier. It's not really how it works. Let me tell you how it works. When you're growing a YouTube channel and you're publishing videos on a regular basis, one of the things that happens is when you first start, you have 0 videos, or let's say you publish your first video. Well, when you publish that first video, that's the only video you have on your YouTube channel that's working for you on your behalf to bring you views, subscribers, watch time, and everything else. However, down the road, once you publish 10 videos, now you have 10 videos. And if each one of those videos bring you just a few views per day, then you start picking up a little bit of momentum. So because of that, it might seem like channels, once they cross certain milestones, it just gets easier for them and they grow faster. But in reality, it's not the milestone itself. It's the content library that's behind the creator. So what I'm trying to express is that as you are publishing more content on your YouTube channel that is good content that people are responding to well, then what's going to happen is you are going to create an army of videos of sorts that are going to continuously work for you on your behalf to bring in viewers every single day. So the process doesn't get easier, but the results seem to grow better because you have more content working for you on your behalf. Next, as a new content creator, you're probably gonna watch a lot of videos about how to grow your YouTube channel and all the different things related to, editing videos and presenting on camera if you're on camera, or maybe just being more entertaining if you're playing games, that kind of thing. I wanna just remind you though, as a new content creator, that really what it comes down to on YouTube is learning the people that you are making content for and really identifying that group of people that you wanna connect with. And then from there, learning how to get them to respond well to what it is that you're doing. So you're gonna hear all this complicated information. You're gonna see charts and graphs, and you're gonna hear all these case studies and all that with all this different information that you're gonna consume. But at the end of the day, YouTube runs on the response that you can get on your videos. So for example, if people are responding at a competitive rate for your content in terms of when they see it on the platform, they click on it at a competitive rate, and then they enjoy that content at a competitive rate, and you'll see that in your audience retention reports. When that happens, then YouTube will do all the heavy lifting for you. So you're not gonna need to promote your videos off-site or anything like that. All you have to do is spend your time learning how to get the people that you're trying to reach to click on the videos that you're making, and how to create a great experience for them when they're watching your content. And that's for long form. If you're doing shorts, then in that case, all you gotta worry about is learning how to get people to hold their attention when your short just pops up in their feed. So because of that, I just encourage you to make sure that even though a lot of this stuff does have a lot of nuance to it, that you just focus on the core aspects of learning how to just make content that people enjoy. And a big part of that, which is why I mentioned earlier that you shouldn't get emotionally attached to the content that you're making, but a big part of that is just learning the process of putting videos together in a way that will cause people to enjoy them more. That's it. So if you keep doing that, you'll thrive. And of course, making sure that you're spending time developing the skills required to do the thing, right? Learning how to edit videos, learning how to make thumbnails, learning how to write compelling titles, learning how to communicate in an engaging way. If you learn how to do those things while focusing on getting people to respond to your videos or really just enjoy your content, then you'll do awesome here on YouTube. And look, if you are somebody that's wanting to do this professionally or become a full-time YouTuber or just start getting results faster with what it is that you're doing, click into this video right here. It's gonna teach you exactly what it is that you need to know to really thrive here on YouTube and to make that possible. Go ahead and click into that now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.